Heroism is a very, very popular concept, whether it be your indestructible Boy Scouts, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Mans, or your furry emos with a lot of money. Now, those specific last two I want to focus on specifically because today's matchup is Batman vs. Spider-Man, and why it's not what you think it is. So, par for the course with my Marvel vs. DC videos, I'm going to let the Marvel side go first. So without further ado, how powerful is the wall crawler himself, the amazing Spider-Man? For some more normal stuff, Spider-Man can lift entire subway trains over his head. Now, this may have been him kind of with a low ball here, kind of trying, but later on down the line, he does lift heavier things while trying, like planes and even entire buildings. And this was just like a younger Peter, by the way. Like, he's consistently shown lifting buildings. He's even been able to squabble with and straight up beat Iron Man in a fight. Iron Man can take hits from the Sentry, can fight and damage Thor or the Hulk. Hell, Thor and Hulk even felt Peter moving in their grip. Spider-Man is so fast he can dodge point-blank gunfire. He can keep up and grab Quicksilver. Spider-Man can move at the microsecond. Spider-Man is so fast he can dodge lasers from multiple high tiers. In this scan right here, it says that Spider-Man is moving faster than the speed of thought, which at a low ball is faster than light. Spider-Man's able to tussle with high tiers like the Juggernaut, and he's able to dodge and react to Thor, who can react to Mjolnir, that can travel the universe in a few seconds and go from Earth to Asgard in less than that. Look, go to my Thor vs. Superman video if you want to know more on Mjolnir's speed. Now, to wrap up on our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, he should be high outer with immeasurable to infinite speed.
But silly, how can Spider-Man be high outer? He's just a straight zero character.
I hear you ask from behind the screen, but when I say Spider-Man is high outer, I don't mean he can destroy infinite dimensions with a wave of his hand. I mean he has the attack potency to harm high outer characters.
Why can't Spider-Man just destroy in high outer concepts because his scale's that high?
Well, my very nerdy sounding friend, that is because destructive capability and attack potency are two very different concepts. Destructive capability means, in all things, how much you can destroy and how large the destruction of what you do actually is. Attack potency is the same thing of how hard you can hit. Like, if Mike Tyson hit you directly in the jaw and you were knocked out, that means Mike Tyson's attack potency is like around human level because that's how hard he hits. And what I mean by Spider-Man having immeasurable to infinite speed is not his travel speed, it is his reaction speed, since he can tag and actually, perceive characters that can move that fast. Now let's move on to the most iconic DC character ever, the Caped Crusader, the Dark Knight, the Batman. For average stuff, Batman is able to consistently beat Solomon Grundy, who can keep up with metahumans and even Kryptonians. Batman himself can take hits from Superman. Batman is described as an incomparable athlete, far superior to any mere Olympic level athlete, so he's just transcendent above any kind of real world physical limit here. This is shown when Batman can crush concrete and even guns in his hands. Batman can throw around Man-Bat, who weighs about 600 lb. Batman can pull 5 fully grown people towards him. He can rip off the metal bars of a prison. He can choke out lions. He can casually push large boulders and stop a car dead in its tracks. He can stop a 5-ton copper penny dead in its tracks without any strain. With one hand, he moved a 17-ton boulder with no effort. He ripped off a plane's door while it was mid-air. Batman can punch through metal doors and even draw blood from Hawkman. Batman is so fast, he can avoid point-blank and even far-away gunfire very, very easily. Batman is so fast, he can dodge and evade. heat-seeking missiles. Batman is so fast he can precisely target a rocket shooting right at him, causing it to explode mid-air. Batman also fought the Reverse Flash while he was, trying to actually harm and kill Batman. Batman predicted and countered the Reverse Flash even at that immense speed gap. Now, even though Batman lost that fight, it is still impressive. Hey guys, Editing Chili here. I just wanted to let you guys know, before I give you the full-on winner of this fight, I just wanted you guys to know that what I mean by attack potency is because that the characters that Spider-Man and Batman hit are this level and they scale to that level, so therefore their attack potency should be that level. I'm not saying what I said before. It's kind of a stupid way of putting it, but yeah, it's just how potent their attacks are, not how much they can destroy. With that out of the way, I think Batman is high outer with immeasurable to infinite reaction speeds. Now that we've decided how high both of these superheroes are in terms of power, who would actually win in a fight? Now, I think the winner is the Batman.
You what?
Yeah, I know. I'll address all of your arguments in the video I'm speaking in right now. Trust me, I'm getting to the most interesting part of the video, and that is gear and hacks. Now, I know Spider-Man has, of course, his spider sense that allows him to warn him of danger and work as a kind of precognition. But not only does Batman have the same thing, he also has it that is just kinda better. I mean that in the sense that he can literally just predict your moves before you even make them. And even if you manage to blind Batman, he can just react and then predict you based off of air currents. Even if you try to override his will and forcefully take his mind over, he can fight on pure instinct and has enough willpower to overpower Hal Jordan and a Yellow Lantern ring. Even if Peter could land some good hits on Batman, which he most likely can, Batman can just ignore the pain since he's taught himself to do that exact thing. Batman is also so proficient with pressure points, he can completely paralyze people with one finger, and he can make you lose control of your entire body with cutting you specifically on one part of your body. Now, I do think that Peter can just will his way through these things, but the next thing I'm going to be talking about is a surefire way for Batman to completely obliterate, well, not in the kill sense, but completely stomp Peter or one-shot him. So, let me list off some gadgets I think is going to help Batman completely beat up Peter. Knockout gases, restraining foam, tasers and flashbangs, lasers, smoke pellets, tear gases, and even some magic spells. And after all this, if you still don't think it's enough, Batman has gloves that can actually affect astral beings and harm Peter's soul, directly. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And if you'd like to see any matchups in the future, please just comment and ask for them. I was your host, Chili, and we got silly. And I'll see you in the next one.
All the time. I guess I should take it.
Mr. Krabs, can I have a raise?